Why do romantic relationships fail? Do you know anyone that doesn't have an ex? Romantic relationships fail because when two people get together in the frame of a romantic relationship, they're 100% focused on what they want, not what the other guy wants. It is not, I know you're tired of hearing it, but it is not like a mother that sacrifices for the benefits of her children. I met a woman one time, we went shopping, and she had a child. And she was really impressed. She was traveling outside of her own country, and she was really impressed with the array of shoes that they had for women. But she ended up not buying anything, instead bought sneakers for her son. And she didn't have money to buy something for herself or her son, so she had to choose. So she decided to go without shoes. She says, I don't really need it. And she bought shoes for her son. Romantic relationship is not like that. When two people get together, even in the very beginning, where everything is goo goo gaga, and they're in the so-called honeymoon phase, she is happy because she says, good, I finally met somebody. I found someone who's gonna give me all the things I want. And he, the same. He says, oh my God, I found a girl who's gonna give me all the things I want. She's gonna give me all the intimacy. She loves me. She laughs at my jokes. She agrees to where we go for dinner. She is agreeable. She's sweet. She's drama-free, and not realizing it's all an act. It's all a temporary act because they are both so joyful that they found someone who's gonna give them what they want. Not a moment in their mind. It doesn't even occur to them about what the other person wants. They might pretend and act like they do, but they don't. It's all pretense. They do not give a damn. And when the honeymoon phase ends, and when reality hits, and when they realize, oh, you don't want to go eat at a restaurant that I want to eat? Oh, you don't want to decorate the house this way? Oh, you don't want to go to my parents for the holidays? Oh, you don't want to travel to this place for our vacation? They might compromise in the very, very beginning, depending on how important they are to each other in terms of providing the things that they need, that they themselves need, not the other person needs. For example, if the guy is, very wealthy, and she says, okay, well, I'll bite my tongue, I'll forego, this and that, and I'll agree with whatever he wants, depending on where they're living geographically. If they're living in the West, she says, well, until I have a couple of kids where I can secure my future, and then I'm gonna hit him with a axe over the head when my financial security is secured through the children and the length of marriage and everything, then I really hit him with what I really want, or he's out. There is no such a thing as romantic love. This is not at all coming from a place of bitterness or being pessimistic. This is coming 100% from a place of being realistic. If you close your eyes to reality, if you stick your head in the sand, there will come a time the universe will present you with a time without you, whether or not you like it, where you have to face reality, where you don't have a choice. So this is the reason that romantic relationships fail, and this is the reason why the honeymoon period is so enjoyable, because they're both acting, they're both foregoing what they want to please the other so that the union takes place. And once the union is secured, once the objectives are met, then the real personality comes out. Then the real disagreements show. It's an old Eastern saying from Persia, translated into English loosely. It means love seemed so sweet and agreeable in the beginning. Then came problems. Do you know anyone who doesn't have an ex? And does real love end? There is no such a thing as romantic love. Because romantic love, real love, doesn't end. Romantic love ends because it was never love to begin with. Simple as that. If you realize that, if you go into relationships, romantic relationships, with that reality in the back of your mind, then the chance of you getting hurt when the you know what hits the fan, if at all, is much lower. You either won't get hurt at all because you went into it with open eyes, or it's greatly mitigated. I hope it helps. To all those who know who they are and they're sulking and they're sad because the relationship ended, you haven't lost anything that you actually had. It was all a mirage. Do you know anyone who doesn't have an ex? All the best.